Hello everybody, my name is Agustin Sanchez. Welcome to another Lunch and Learn here at the Downtown Library. And today I'm going to show you some of the activities and some of the resources the library has for you for this Women's History Month. Okay, so for those of you who have seen my other videos, you probably know that I really love starting off from the Cincinnati Public Library website. So here we are. The address, as always, is going to be chpl.org. And we want to look at events. So let's go to over here when we have our search engine. And instead of looking in the catalog, we're going to look at events. Mhm. I always like to just do a search, empty search, just so that we can see all the events that are happening in the library. You can see there are 3,960 events. Okay, but we are looking for events geared towards women because it's Women's History Month. So let's just go ahead and before I type women here, I want to see if maybe there is a filter out here. Uh, there's location filters, there's audience filters, there's event type filters, and I don't see anything here so far as far as Women's History Month here. And I check on all the events, and still I don't see anything here. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's see if they have something on the program. Not there, and of course, language is just going to be English there. So let's come up here to our search engine, and we're just going to type women. See if we can see all the events that pertain to women issues and stuff like that. So, okay, so let's see. We have 12 events. We have this Women's History Month scavenger hunt that's happening between Monday, March 20 to Friday, March 31st. Okay, and let's see here. It's gonna be in Mount Healthy. So let's click on the event to see what more information they have. It's an all-day event that is happening from Monday to Friday. It's basically join us each month for a new scavenger hunt. This month's theme is celebrating Women's History Month, and it's all about awesome women who have contributed to our society. Perfect. You can see who you can contact if you have any questions there. And it's at the Mount Healthy branch. It'll give you the address here. It would also give you phone numbers mm, and the schedule they have for this library. And again, it says it's an all-day event. There's the map if you need help finding the place. And Ali Jacobs is the one who is organizing this event. There's the phone number and the email if you need to contact. So let's see. Let's go back to our events. Let's see what other events we can find. We have in March 31st, we have Bettering the World for Women and Girls. Okay. And you can explore all the events that they have. Women's Health Fair on March 25th, I'm sorry. And we also have a mobile mammography screening. That's great. It's going to be in Walnut Hills. hmm hmm So, as part of our fifth annual Women's Health Fair, we are participating with Tri Health Mobile Mammography to offer screenings in the Walnut Hill branch. Okay, so if uh, if you're looking to have a mammography exam, if you haven't been able to have one, if you're due for one, this is a good option. You can check it out. There is the address for the branch, Walnut Hills. There is the organizer if you have any questions for it, the phone number, the email, and it tells you the times of the event. So, hey, it's a great event to go ahead and screen for your health. Go ahead and take advantage of that. There's another one also on the 28th, and then there's other events that you can check out as well. There's more. There's more of those mobile mammography screenings, and you can check out all the events that I have here. So remember, just go to the Cincinnati website. You're gonna do a search for events, and you're gonna type in women, and you're gonna click on search, and you should be able to find events that would be uh, somehow pertaining to this month, which is Women's History Month. Okay, aside from the events for this month, I also wanted to show you some of the streaming services that we have and see what they have to offer for us in this month. So if we scroll down, the first one I want to show you is Libby. So if we click here, it'll bring us to the Libby website. Once we are on the Libby website, we can click on this right here, which basically take us to the first page, and it shows different collections. And the first collection it comes up is actually the Celebrating Women collection, which is for March Women's History Month. So if we click on this, it says it has over 810 titles. So let's click on it, and you can see that we have 511 books that you can check out, that you can borrow. And there's also 302 audiobooks. Okay. So here we are. If you're interested in any of these books, you can go ahead and click on borrow. If you want to read a sample first, you can read that first as well. If you want to check out the audiobooks, you can, same thing, you can play a sample or you can borrow the book. Okay, what we did basically when we click on audiobooks, we were basically applying a filter here. And again, you can always remove the filters when you click on the X and you remove it. There you go. So now you have the complete collection again. If you want to look into more filters, you can come here. Okay, it would give you the option of sorting by different categories, release date. It would allow you to do randomly by popularity. You can change the format. We already did books. We already did audiobooks, but they also have read-alongs. You can also check out the read-alongs they have. You can check out the availability. It's available now or coming soon. Audience, do you want a book? Do you want books for young adults? There's 32 of those would be categorized as those. Juvenile, you have 189 that would be categorized as those. We have 619 biographies and autobiographies, 214 books dealing with sociology. So, and they have more options there, and you can also do a search here as well. Okay, so unfortunately, they only have English language here. And then you can have the option of how do you want to read it? Do you want to read it with Kindle? Do you want to read it with EPUB, or do you want to read it as a PDF? And of course, there's more options as well. Okay, so this is the Libby app. Let's go back. Always here, when you either click on a filter, you have to click over here to see the results. Okay, we click up here, and we can see the results for all the read-along books that they have here. Okay, you can scroll down and select one. Now, these ones, you can see that some of them say borrow. Those are the ones that you can borrow immediately. And then you have some that you have to place a hold and then wait for them. And then other ones that would have notify me when it's ready. But it seems like you can always read a sample even if they're not available. Okay, you can place a hold again. Place a hold. And the ones up here, these ones. This is the only one that is available to borrow. The other ones, you will have to place a hold on them. Okay, so that's the app. Let's see what would happen if we borrow. If we click on this one. No card yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to add to cart. I already have a library card. So I would enter my library card number. And then we click on borrow. You can borrow for 14 days. So you can go to the shelf, okay, and then it will give you the option read with, Kindle, or Libby, which is this app. So if you have a Kindle, you can go ahead and use that. If you want to use Libby, the browser you're using, you can do it that way, right? And then you can just play it along.
I am Helen Keller. When I was little, I was just like you. I loved to play, I loved my dog, and I loved seeing all the bright, beautiful flowers. I also loved copying people. At 6 months old, I could already say, Howdy! Howdy yourself!
Let's pause it there. You can see how if you click anywhere on the page, it'll bring up the menu to keep on playing or to pause playing. Let's play again.
Tea, tea, tea. Did she just ask for tea?
Good. Within your options here, mhm, you can bookmark the page. Okay. You can bookmark where you left off. Let's go back. Okay, so those are some options there. You can see how you can check out if they're not available. You can always place a hold on them. hmm Click on place a hold. hmm So your hold is currently active. It will be delivered as soon as possible. So as soon as this is available for me to check out, it'll let me know. hmm And you can always click here to suspend the hold. I don't wanna do it anymore. So you can suspend the hold here. You can do it for 7 days. Let's say you're going on a trip and you won't be able to read it. I wanted to start in 14 days. So I will update that hold. hmm And you can always change the suspension. You can go to shelf and you can see all the books that you have there, the ones that you checked out, and the ones that you have, the holds that you have. So that's how you check out books here in this in the Libby app. Okay, so we're back at our stream and download section, and we're gonna scroll back to where we were. Again, this is our Libby app. Libby is basically replacing Overdrive, so I would recommend not using Overdrive anymore. Just go strictly to Libby, and you can also check out Hoopla as well. It also has books, audiobooks, and comics. Mhm. And also reading, they also have a lot of ebooks available for you, so you can play around with those as well. But I also wanted to show you other ones here, also for streaming and download. This one, Freegal, right here, is one of my favorites for music. If we click on this, it has the website for the Freegal, Cincinnati Library, Freegal.com. And you have unlimited streaming of music, but you can also do downloads. You can do 7 downloads per week. And if you scroll down here, you can find also the different categories that it has for you. It's going to start with feature songs. It may start with what you've been listening to most lately. And it has some recommended playlist. hmm And it has some uh, Women's History Month theme playlist like this one. Uh, Women Crush Weekly 2023, Girls Rule. So it has also some women theme playlists here that you can explore. And if you can't find some, maybe you can do a search for women, hmm and it'll give you some playlists. Okay, and here it is, International Women's Day, hmm and it gives you a list basically of music that features women artists, women singers, women composers, those kind of things. So, hey, you can explore here, find the music you like, and this is basically what the Freegal uh, website is. And again, you can use it on your phone as well. You can download the app as well, and here at the bottom you can see that you can install an app for your Android phone or for your Apple phone. So go ahead and explore the music here. There's a lot of free music. You don't have to be paying for streaming services. You can just come here. Okay, so if we come back to our stream and download section, and if we scroll down more, we're going to pass our Livy apps for ebooks and audiobooks section. All of these are great options for you. I already showed you Livy. You can explore the other ones on your own. I encourage you to do that. Maybe you find that one is your favorite over the others. Same thing with Freegal Music. Explore it, see what kind of music they have available that you like. You can explore Hoopla again. If you like magazines, Libby has magazines as well. But there's also Flipster. You're welcome to explore that as well. So all these options allow you to get free streaming services for free with your library app. You don't need to pay for streaming services. You don't have to pay for audiobooks. You don't have to pay for ebooks. You can use your library card to get these services. And one of my favorite things here, I'm a movie buff. I love movies. So this other service here is Kanopy. If we click on it, Kanopy is basically a movie streaming service that is also for free if you have your library card. And straight away, if we open it, it gives us the Women's History Month viewing collection, right? So let's check it out. Let's see what they have. So they have a section on movies directed by women. They have a collection on history, and they have a collection on major figures. So RBG, you have there. Uh, Amy Chan, you have all these different women that have impacted society, and you have Dolly Parton there. You have a section on current events. So you can explore each of the sections if there's something that you would like to explore. Like let's say, for example, I want to see this movie. If I click on it, it'll give me some information on it. I can see more. hmm It tells you who the director is. It tells you the language, the genre that it or genres it would fall into, who is featuring the movie, what studio did it, and then it has some tags. Mhm. And it will also recommend you based on this movie. It will recommend other movies like that one, right? hmm And you can explore all those movies. Mhm. So again, I know there's a lot of services out there that we're paying for when it comes to streaming video and TV and movies, and you can always come here to Kanopy and get some free streaming movies here. And you get 15 movies per month. That's the only thing here. Uh, so I haven't watched any movies this month, so I have my 15 credits still there. There's a kids section where you can. I believe the kids section is unlimited. It doesn't affect your 15 out of 15 credits. hmm So it basically at the beginning of every month this dials back to 15. So for example, let's say if I start playing this movie, there you go. I can start uh, streaming the movie. If you have some devices, some TVs will have the Canopy app. Some other ones would allow you to stream from your cell phone to your TV or from your computer to your television. So you could do it that way. Once you start streaming the movie, it becomes. And let me show you if it changes here. So I've been watching the movie. I can play with the speed here. Let's play. Let's put the volume down. Again, this is for full screen, and you can always click here or click on escape to get out of the full screen. So hey, I love this service because it has movies from all over the world. It has classic movies, classic directors, and of course, it has movies that would cater to different commemorations, like in this case, Women's History Month. So let's pause the movie. Let's get out of the full screen version and let's come back out. So as you can see now, I have 14 out of 15 credits. Once you start watching a movie, mhm, you have 3 days to watch the movie. Otherwise, if you restart watching it again after those 3 days, what would happen is you would lose another credit. So you have 3 days to watch the movie you started watching without losing your credits. Any additional credits, of course. Okay, so those are some of the services that we have available. Okay, again, I showed you some of my favorite ones. If you want to explore, remember always you can go to the chpl.org library. You can even just type the chpl.org/stream, and you can come directly here, or you can always go to books and media, and you can go to stream and download. So explore, enjoy, and happy commemoration of Women's History Month. There you go. As you can see, we have a lot of activities for this month. I hope you can join us for them, and also you can take advantage of the resources we have online for you, and you can visit us anytime here at the Downtown Library. Thank you.